How to avoid shipping delays, direct service versus transit service. How do cargo ships move? Hello. We are Avail Logistics. Think of Avail as another word for help. Today, we will discuss how cargo vessels travel through the Pacific Ocean from Asia to the USA. By the end of the video, we will give you some tips that can help avoid shipment delays when using sea transportation. Keep on watching. Many of our new ocean shipping customers utilizing Asia-North America services commonly ask us, what routes do vessels travel? Do the vessels go across the Pacific Ocean? Do the vessels go via the Panama Canal or Suez Canal? Have you ever wondered if sea traffic is as crazy as land traffic? We came across this Asia-North America services map from the shipping line, One Line, and we think it is a great illustration of common ocean shipping routes from China to the United States. With ongoing pandemic-related delays and closures, non-stop demand for ocean freight from Asia to the US, and a lack of capacity, ocean rates are still very elevated and transit times volatile. One of the most important decisions ocean shippers, consignees, or freight forwarders can make is which carrier the cargo will sail on. The decision to ship on one carrier versus another could cause massive headaches in the form of delayed shipments at transshipment hubs, longer than necessary routes, or a higher price for a service you do not need. Before choosing a carrier for your segment, be sure to prioritize the importance of transit time, price, and reliability to the success of your business. Once you've done so, it will be easier to choose the best ocean shipping carrier to satisfy your supply chain needs, or ask your freight forwarder to choose the best carrier for you. Keep in mind, carrier preference will change based on your lead time and budgetary requirements. What works for your supply chain today might not work the same in the future. There are two types of shipping cargo on the Pacific: direct service or transit service, which can also apply for air transportation. If you are interested in a video where we discuss this topic, leave airplane emojis in the comments section. But for now, we will explain what is direct and transit service. Direct service. In a simple way, it means that your goods only travel on one and only one vessel throughout its voyage. Even if the vessel makes multiple stops to unload or load cargo at different ports, your cargo will remain on the same vessel. As you can see here, the pink line is the routing from Asia to the US West Coast ports. This vessel route starts at Xiamen, China port, then Yantian, Kaohsiung, Keelung, and goes all the way to Los Angeles port in California, USA. Most of the time, vessels will unload containers at Los Angeles, California port, then go to Oakland, California, which is 293 nautical miles north of LA port, to unload the remaining cargo. After that, the vessel will go back to China. Again, even if the vessel makes multiple stops at several ports, your cargo sits in the same position in the same vessel throughout its journey. This is considered a direct sea service. Next, we will explain transit service. Opposite of direct service, your cargo will travel in more than two vessels. This means that your cargo will start at the port of origin, transit through a major port of call or more, and be loaded onto a mother vessel to make its voyage to the final destination. This is an example of the transit route from Asia to USA. The start port on this route is Qingdao Port in China. The vessel will stop at Ningbo Port in China, then Busan Port in Korea, and may unload some containers there. A mother vessel will come and pick up those containers and initiate the westbound journey to Los Angeles Port. The possible problem here is, if you are using a transit service, during peak season the transit port may be congested, and your cargo will be rolled over for a minimum of 1 week until another vessel is scheduled and has capacity to load. This can be a nightmare since the delays can last up to 3 weeks, or sometimes more if the congestion at transit ports is at its peak. The popular transit ports you need to know about are Singapore, Malaysia, and Busan. Shipment delays can cause so much trouble and you may miss the sales season. What will happen when you import Christmas cards to sell during the Christmas season, but the cargo arrives at your warehouse or Amazon warehouse after Christmas? You may have to store your goods in Amazon warehouse or 3PL warehouse, which are very costly these days. Or in the worst case you may have to destroy all of them to save storage fees. As freight forwarders, we have little control over the major vessel or terminal operations, but we can provide helpful tips to mitigate shipping delays even during the busiest periods. Here are some. Ask your freight forwarder or shipping agent to book direct service if costs are not an issue. Check shipping or transit times that you are offered. Plan for production and ship goods ahead of time to avoid being caught in backups. Keep up to date on freight market news. You can do so by following our Facebook page, where we provide daily updates about global shipping and logistics to help you save time and money. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to this video if you want us to create more content like this. Also comment below if you have any questions.